Hmm. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate. If this is your first time, then welcome, and please make sure you like and subscribe down below so we can meet each other once more. If you like the video. If you don't, I mean, don't do that. And if you're returning, this is apparently a day where I'm going to drop things, but this is a channeled message. So I'm just bringing through whatever needs to come through the collective today. I mean, I know I just said it, but I didn't believe it until it happened again. Okay. Channeled message. Been feeling a lot of really interesting things in the collective. So this is our Thursday, kind of at or past that midweek hurdle, whatever that hurdle was that distracted us in the middle of our week from kind of the general aim we wanted to have. That'll be enough. And I feel like things are getting lighter. It feels like things have been shifting sort of appropriately in the directions they need to go in this week. I do feel like some opportunities, some reconnections, and some heart openings are on their way this weekend. So we're getting Desert Vision Quest, Rainbow Blessings, and Waterfall Effortless. Yeah, this is basically what I was sort of preemptively saying earlier this week. Was it felt like we were kind of going to go through this time of needing to maintain our own vibration, testing the waters, and then we're going to sort of slip into, like, slip and slide. We're going to slip and slide into a very easeful time where things happen a little bit like magic, and that's where these miracles are coming in. I do feel like it's just in the next week or so. It feels less than that now, but maybe it does feel like around this weekend for a lot of people. You're going to see some of those blessings come back into your life, and also you're going to see more doors opening ahead of you. It feels like in the collective, a lot of people have been trying to see forward and plan forward and vision things and figure stuff out in the future. And it's not been possible because there's a few moving pieces. And so this week, you're feeling ready to actually get some of those moving parts sorted in some way. And then it'll be like, no holding back. Okay, we just had Skunk. This is funny. We just had Skunk Spirit pop up in this Playing with Pendulums workshop that I just led like not very long ago. And it says, know your worth. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Yeah, this feels like a good zone. It feels like people are not questioning themselves the way that they once did, and that's really leading to a lot more heart opening, a lot more energy, and a lot more forward motion in the collective in general. We also have Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. So this is the believing in miracles piece. The good stuff is so on its way. It's already happening now. I like that. So on its way. It's already happening now. So now I'm feeling like, if I were pulling the Sacred Traveler cards, which I might have to do now later, but it feels like that passion and pleasure card needs to come up, right? Like, savor your life, savor this moment of deliciousness that you're currently handed, because, we don't know what goes up does come down sometimes, and we don't know how our baseline is going to shift over time. We hope that it's in an upwards trajectory over time, but sometimes life just takes us on all these little, hills and valleys, and I'm hearing trenches. Maybe some of you in this camp are the like life or love as a battlefield types. Yeah, it's always a battle. It's always a war for some reason, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Sweet results await. The good stuff is here. It says, bring a gentle touch. We have Deer Spirit and also Stag Spirit. So I like seeing that deer and stag together. It's sort of cool. Stag Spirit is take the lead. So I do believe some folks in this group here, you've been questioning whether or not something's going to happen. This door is just going to open for you somehow. And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't see it coming. I'll just say yes and sort of jump into it. But like I've been saying, it does feel like you need to take an action in order for it to get to that very open place. And that action needs to be clear, divinely guided action. rather than the creation kind of energy. Smoky mirror. Yes, okay. Very fascinated with those ones. First, I'm going to read you, though. We have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Stay grounded. Take care of your Earth. So now is not the time to be letting go of your eco-friendly habits and things. That will help you feel, that would make you feel very disconnected to your heart and to yourself. Now is actually, I'm hearing, a time to double down on your caring for the Earth. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So I am hearing that some folks in the collective have been feeling a bit blocked by people and also blocked by circumstance. So that may just be the world being the world this year. But also experiencing grace here is feeling like the willingness to receive any answer, but to communicate your truth willingly. So when you communicate your truth in a way that feels very honest towards yourself and, you know, toward the reason that you're here on this earth, if you're speaking from that place at all times, then you must receive with grace everything that comes back at you, because you're doing the right thing for you. And even though, so here's an example maybe. Okay, this is a sweet example. I don't know, kind of makes me sad in a way. So what I'm seeing is an elderly man sitting on a bench and a group of young girls walking by and him saying, "I hope you have a beautiful day." And one of the girls being very uncomfortable going, "What a creep." And the other one of the girls saying, "Thank you." So going to show you that that girl maybe needed someone to acknowledge her, see her that day, and say, you know, "What a beautiful day," or, you know, "Have a beautiful day," whatever it is. And the other person may actually be feeling triggered and like they really don't want to be around other people, because for them to hear "have a beautiful day" is like, not one more thing, you know. And for both of them, that was the right action to trigger them into their own healing, right? So accepting good, but also being triggered by bad, they're both healing. One just feels a lot easier to handle than the other, right? One feels like being triggered, one does not. Yeah, and so in this way, this elderly man didn't know that saying "have a beautiful day" was going to make someone feel comfortable, and in all, you know, right reasons, he maybe shouldn't have thought that. And so if he were to take that and go, "Oh, that person really seemed uncomfortable. Now I need to look at everything I do in my life," then the regular people who benefit from his kindness would then be missing out. And what a shame in the world, right? So experience grace for whatever reaction you receive. That's what this is feeling like this week. The smoky mirror. When the symbol of the smoky mirror appears, you're invited to see beyond your own self. Acknowledge that past the limits of your current ability to perceive, there is a vast interconnected world where events are orchestrated in divine order, but challenging to fully grasp. So we don't get to know all of the information ever, right? We just don't. Now is the time to trust that no matter what the current conditions of your world reflect, in the hidden realms, all aspects of the human journey are celebrated. The beauty and the darkness, the misery and the courage, no matter where you are on your journey, just know that some things are meant to be a mystery. Okay, so you're meant to understand this only through experience. Take heart. The smoky mirror will ultimately show you beauty and wonder once the fog lifts the distortion that you currently see. So I believe this is where you're coming from. The journey is what you're currently experiencing, and the rainmaker is what you're about to receive. And again, about to receive feels like this is like a 3 to 5 day reading is what it feels like. It feels like a very short amount of time. The journey. Okay. I'm hearing the Magic School Bus song in my head. I don't even think Journey is in there, so I'm wondering why that popped in for someone maybe. Get on the Magic School Bus. Yeah, it's quite an obnoxious theme song. If anyone has watched this and remembers the Magic School Bus theme song, because there's lots of sound effects in it, so it's, and lots of like speech and people. It's very cheesy. Okay, the journey. It says, the time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you're going. It is the departure, the action, that is most important. And this is a general theme that's been going on, right? So hopefully you're seeing parts of your life and where you can be departing the harbor. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time, if ever. I love that, and I love there's an owl in this. We've been seeing owls a lot lately in the readings, so. Oh, I kind of am hoping I don't, and this isn't like a shot at anyone. I just am personally not someone who listens to a ton of music, so I feel like I'm not the best person to be doing sound references or music references. I love music, but I'm just so not great with listening to it frequently or reflecting on it, I guess. But I'm hearing, who are you? Who? So I do believe that was like partly just because I was thinking owl and who, and it just sort of, it took me off on a tangent. But I do believe these tangents are important. So who are you? Ask yourself, act as if, right? Act as if you are, acting as if yourself, acting of yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, the Rainmaker. Okay, this is what's about to come. I don't know why. I'm feeling very tense about reading it, very excited. The seeds that have been slightly germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. Divine device? Divine dice is what it is. Recognize how you are co-creating your world. Nothing is happening out there without your involvement. Remember that the world is only mirroring back to you the condition of your love and of your intent. So change these within before you take any action, and don't take life so personally. So it feels like you're getting called to remain very open, broad-minded, open-hearted this weekend, to accept with grace all of the new opening doors, however the package is. I do feel like it's largely going to be positive though, so don't take my message ominously. Any drastic change in our lives may feel destabilizing at first, but is meant for our good here. Yeah, this is at least meant for your own soul's learning. Feels like there's a status change of a career happening this weekend, a status change. Oh, okay. Pay attention to your dreams. Divine guidance, signs. Okay. This is very directly a message towards people who have been receiving signs already. If you feel, oh, I feel like I'm just looking for signs, that's not true. You know, this group, you know, these signs are leading you in a specific direction, and you have had it infiltrating your dreams as well. Most things we experience show up in dream form in some way, but especially with this group, it's feeling like those signs, many of them are showing up in dreams. Bold, be bold. Yeah, this feels like, yeah, midweek to end of the weekend-ish, maybe leaping into Monday a little. Be bold, right? Chase out what is on your heart, chase out what these signs are drawing you towards. It's this time to be letting the momentum roll with you. You didn't create any of it other than, you know, you're co-creating it, but you're going to be able to run with the energy. It's like something's picking up speed and you can kind of just keep it going like more sustainably. And it feels like that's something you've maybe been hoping for a long time, is some sort of sustainable hold of positive energy. Feels like a couple of these doors opening this weekend, so long as you're bold and you're brave and you're honest, it'll keep that momentum going for you. It says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Be daring on spooky Halloween. Be daring. Yeah, maybe there's a bold move with career or health or relationships. You can overcome anything. So overcoming obstacles, some of that midweek energy. something that deviated us from our truth for like a moment. Feels like an old cycle, and we're like, whoa, why is this coming up? Why is this here right now? I thought I was moving on to great stuff. And you are. It's already here. Tread thoughtfully. So this feels like being not cautious, but caring. And success expands in your life. Gates of triumph. That's our overall card for the end of this little stretch, this channeled message. Gates of triumph. So trust those dreams, trust those signs coming in, embrace all the exciting goodness and opportunities that are going to be coming your way this weekend, next few days. Thursday the 29th. And so I would say this is like until like October 2nd-ish. So five or so days, depending on, where you're at. Some people receive my messages and sort of clicks in as that's just what happened or what's about to happen. So, I mean, time's relevant, but unnecessary. So whatever resonates with you as to how that message is meant to hit. But I'm really excited for you. And if you are looking for some extra clarity, if your weekend passes and you're like, nothing really crazy happened, you'd like some more depth and understanding, or if you'd like some, real guidance to get aligned with this path, if it's feeling like, half these things kind of hit, half of them don't, and you're feeling not very aligned, I've got an Align Your Life workshop coming up in November, but I also do the personal reading. So you can book down below if you'd like to work with me. I would love to see you. So that's all for now, and take care of yourselves. I'd love to hear what happens.